Governor Asa Hutchinson says he will be limiting public appearances and people he comes in contact with after possibly being exposed to someone who tested positive for the coronavirus. The governor made the announcement today during his live press conference, saying the person attended the same meeting he was at on Friday. The governor got tested yesterday before his trip around the state campaigning for issue 1 on the ballot. Those results came back negative, the governor says. While he does not meet the requirement for quarantine, the Arkansas Department of Health has recommended that the governor limit his public appearances out of an abundance of caution.
There was no close contact, and there were other issues surrounding the interaction that raised the possibility of exposure.
The governor says he plans to get tested twice more this week. We also learned today that 3 state lawmakers have tested positive for COVID-19. One of them is State Senator Terry Rice of Waldron. The other 2 are state representatives but have not been named.